I don't get it. When we're talking about children being molested here, we're trying to protect our children. Hold
on for a second.
And this standard, as you're well aware.
A heated debate at the state capitol today. What's at stake? The guarantee that your kids won't be taught by a sexual predator. After a months-long investigation, News 8's Charlotte Huffman found that all too often a broken system is to blame. Well, she just got back from Austin, and now she joins us with an update for us. Charlotte?
Well, John, when we first exposed the broken system almost a year ago, we told you we'd stay on top of the story until it's fixed. Lawmakers promised to make it a priority, so we went to the Capitol today to hold them to it.
When the news broke during the interim, the practice of known as passing the trash exists within school districts in Texas. I think we were all rightfully horrified and sickened.
Senator Van Taylor is talking about News 8's series that uncovered Texas school leaders quietly shuffling off teachers who abuse students to other districts and to other victims.
He even mentioned, if you say anything about this, I could lose everything.
The education industry secretly calls the practice passing the trash. Victims spoke the loudest.
And it's absolutely just shameful that there's even a term for this because it's so frequent, you know? So I think that there needs to be a very major change, and it needs to happen now.
That's going to stop.
With support from the state's top lawmaker and pressure from Governor Greg Abbott.
And we must also penalize the administrators who turn a blind eye to such abuse and pass these teachers along to other schools.
Two bills to crack down on this practice landed today at the Senate Education Committee, where bill sponsor Senator Paul Betancourt thanked News 8 for doing our part to protect Texas children and promised he'd do his.
We can't keep passing the trash. We can't keep kicking this trash can down the road. SB 7 will stamp this out.
Senate Bill 7 increases penalties against school administrators who pass the trash. Those who do it intentionally could face a state jail felony. New passing the trash laws could go even further. Senator Van Taylor of Plano has his own version.
You highlighted an incredibly serious problem in this state, and you started us on a very long journey to figure out what are all the problems.
We found school leaders often gave predatory teachers positive references just to get them out of their classrooms. Taylor's bill proposes people providing those references also be out of a job. And remember those blacked out teacher records school districts often gave us? Bills now on the table would make it harder to keep secrets from state investigators.
As a lifelong and devoted.
Now, both passing the trash bills are expected to be voted out of committee as early as next week. John?
Charlotte, let me ask you a question. Now, they wouldn't even be looking at this kind of thing, really, if it wasn't for your investigations, I don't think. So now you were down there today. You know that they've got these two bills that are coming. So let me ask you, do you think that these bills are going to go far enough?
Well, first off, these bills do many things to protect children, and lawmakers should really be applauded for even addressing this because this is a very complex issue. But that said, in my opinion, it does fall short on a couple of things. Primarily, it increases penalties, but doesn't create a real system to enforce those penalties. Now, lawmakers have asked for my insight. I've given it to them, and we'll see what the final bills look like when they head to the floor for a vote.
You're going to have to keep on them.
I will.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it, Charlotte.
Sure thing.